Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and in today's video it's the day that the update just dropped, and everyone is looking for the character he's going to build, and pretty much the summary on that is that all three uniform worth buying, each uniform for her own reason. But in today's video I'm gonna not talk generally about everything and stuff. I'm gonna focus on Gamora. All the characters looks dope. I mean, okay, I saw the uniforms before, but now where I'm seeing them, from the close distance, these uniforms are really epic. I mean, the detail, the skills, everything looks dope. And yes, Adam Warlock is the one that likes me mostly, his effects and stuff. Drax, it's the less, and Gamora is the medium, from all these three. The skills looks fantastic also, but I managed to build my Gamora in top 400, as you can see. I was planning to build her for ABX to test her against Corvus, when it's gonna be the speed villain day. And I say, you know what, let's go rush through day 1 and tier 3 here, I mean Awaken here. She cost me like 1,500 TCP, I had like 6,200 when I started in tweets in the morning stream, and I end up having in the end 4,700, so cost me pretty much 1,500. The rolls was cool, but there was some rolls with like 30s and stuff, so yes, you can't be lucky all the time, it's cool. Here build pretty much I didn't epic her uniform. The bad part here is that I'm missing 2 uniforms she has. Aero is a paywall character that I'm not going to buy this uniform, and I don't wanna play with this character. And Hulkbuster is good for PvP Alliance Conquest basically, and he's a really good buff for Iron Man. I don't even have tier 3 Iron Man, I'm not planning to build him, so that's why I've skipped these 2 also. But for people used to be, nice options generally, cause it's options that it's the best, the best uniform for the character. I mean, except Nightcrawler, that it's X-Force uniform, all the rest are the latest uniforms. So yes, you should have these uniforms if you wanna play with the characters, but if you don't, yes. So yes, let's rush through. The last option is Spider-Man here, the previous uniform I think, and it's the Farm From Home, so it's the previous uniform, the black one, and here build looks like that. I haven't put any of Urus, only the physical attack. She's close to 40,000 physical attack. She's capped on everything. Her typing is stage 5, her skills are all capped. ISO set is stage 8. I haven't managed to go through and build her more, and I give her a CTP of raids. So let's go and see what rotation we're going to use. Her skills are cancelable, you can cancel the skills, but you need to delay the 5th skill. So what's the plan? You're doing your 3rd skill, because the 3rd skill got the accumulation. You're canceling instantly into the 5th skill. When the 5th skill drops, you're doing the 6th skill and canceling into the 4th skill. And you're letting the 4th skill place until the end. In between, you can go and rush through some 2 and 1, and again, pretty much the same thing every single time. If there is no Awaken, you're doing just the 5th skill, you wait a bit to see that green thing, and after you're canceling into the 4th skill. You don't really need to see it, but you want to have the character popping in the air and land down with the sword, like here. When she lands, she can do it. You can take the benefit of the green poison gas there. So let's run through and see what she's capable of in World Boss Legend. I mean, I could compare her against... okay, basically, let's see first. Let's run through first and see Proxima, because she is a physical type. Let's start, from the bottom of the barrel to see how fast she can clear stages like this. I'm going no extra strikers or any support to see here pure damage with the CTP of energy. I didn't did a proc review because I'm planning to put the rage on here, so the proc was kind of weird. It was procking on the 5th skill, it was procking late, it was procking wrong, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that, you know. I'm planning to build here and compare here with Corvus, so why not doing it from now? So let's start here. Let's hope she's not gonna jump away from the start. Yes. And let's go for a rotation without the Awaken here. I should go for the Awaken, but the rage proc, the rage is not activated properly sometimes. So you want to be sure that, okay, you can see 5 bars already and we are 18 seconds into the stage. I'm not going to risk it. Let's go one more because I'm gonna try to delay more the 5th skill to get the raids and enable the 6th skill, because before we didn't get the rage proc. The hits is not that many, but she's having a guarding critical rate she took. So let's see here if we, yes, now we have it. Yes, it looks cooler. But you know, somehow I lost some damage there, and yes, pretty much it's the same, even if previously I did a better rotation with the Awaken skill, I guess. And here, yes, the rage is late on proccing. Let's see here how she gonna perform. And yes, the rage was there now for the 4th skill, and yes, let's try to start with the 6th skill. And yes, starting with the 6th skill feels better because the hits starts to popping from the start. So perhaps with the raids you could prefer having, okay, I cancelled too early the 5th skill here, but you can see she needs, like, with no supports, less than a minute for stage 99. Of course I have like 25 peers, but yes, I managed to clear high stages. I'm not going to tell you which one, but let's go for a burst here in stage 9 and see here how fast you can clear this. Okay, let's remove this. Let's go for, okay, really? Okay, let's go for these 2 characters, and we want the ignore dodge. She already got 30%, so with 80% more she have more than 100, and she's cool. Let's see how fast she can clear this. You saw there are 50 seconds for Proxima stage 99, and yes, in general, speed types villain are not good. In general, I mean, speed type villains, it's the worst typing in the game for damage. We have like Hawkeye, Corvus, and Mystique, and Scorpion. I'm not sure, there is others, and Black Cat, but there is no that many Awaken characters. There is Venom also, but all of these characters are so under, you know, they are not doing so good damage. Even Corvus in World Boss Legend, he's struggling, bro. So even if she is mediocre, you know, you can't. Okay, look at this. 9 bars worth of damage with 1 row and Awaken rotation. It's 13 bars basically. My bad. But let's go here. Yes, look at this. Look at this. She looks dope, you know. If you, I'm gonna compare here with Corvus, I guess, in the future, but in the ABX, but in the World Boss Legend, I bet she's doing really better than him, even with the raids. Okay, let's pop up everything now. Let's hold. Yes. It's 40 seconds clear, guys. Of course, got a raids, but still, for me, that's really good damage. You saw there 13 bars with a raids against World Boss Legend. And I haven't built her with Odin's Blessing and stuff, and you saw the ISO set. It's not like completed at all. And against Mephisto, you can't really use her except stage 9 or stage 40. Yes, there is no other stage you could use here. So in stage 40, it was like nightmare. I couldn't pass the first phase when I tried here, but in stage 9, I bet you... Okay, wrong team here. I was trying to progress through. And let's see here with this team up. Okay, there is no insight or something on any of the characters. Let's go to have some safety and not dying through the fires, you know. Let's have some dispels and some fire resist there. I know perhaps there is some damage from the strikers, but these strikers are not doing a lot, you know. Only Human Torch perhaps. But let him jump here. Yes, right. He do that, and yeah. You don't really want to use 2 and 1 here because you're enabling the Berserk bar faster, but you can see here, guys, 15 seconds to go through the first phase. I mean, yes, I know she is a speed type and he's a blast type. She has an advantage against him, but still, I'm not saying that she's a crazy DPS or something, but she's cool. She's cool. I mean, speed types characters mostly are lame, you know, they're sucking a lot. And after this typing, speed villain, it's the combat villain. Speed villain and combat villain most of the times are bad. But this character got some damage, guys. And I bet she could be even better with a CTP of Destruction against World Boss Legend, you know, a mighty CTP of Destruction to having the... Look at this. 1 minute clear? That's really fast, guys. I want to go through Corvus and check him out, bro. I'm not sure, but I feel like she's way better than Corvus. I'm pretty rusty with Corvus and World Boss Legend, but let me see. My Corvus got a Raids and Odin's Blessing and really better build. As I remember, basically, I have to check him for, bro, but yes. Let him jump here. Nice. Okay, that was cool. We're waiting a bit. Let's go. Let's see how fast Corvus can do it. And don't forget, Corvus, it's a native tier 2 character. It's so expensive. Instead of an Awaken character that has only 8, you know, that's... It was 15 before, now it's 20 seconds. Okay, at the moment feels like he is slower for sure, but let's see here. Okay, the raids is not up, but now it's up. And let's go through this. Let's do the tier 3 here because we have the wall in our box. And yes, I didn't planning to use Corvus and test here against him, but I'm not sure, you know, the capabilities of the other characters which have the same typing to compare here. I can't say, you know, 1 minute run, but it hasn't so much value if you don't have someone to compare. And yes, of course, Corvus got more skills and more hits that do damage, and you have to press them, instead of Gamora having a pretty solid rotation there. So yes, here I'm gonna avoid the fire. And yes, guys, seems to be she's really faster than Herald, you know, the best speed villain in the game. Of course, I'm kind of rusty with him, but still, if you go and check his build instead of hers, I'm sure I have some Odin's Blessing. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I have like 1, 2, 3 Odin's Blessing. She has 5,000 more physical attack, both getting advantage of the proc, of course. Yes, she's 5, yes. Of course, Gamora got the type advantage, but he still have advantage because he's a universal. And let's go fast forward and see her value against KNULL in high stages. The less big stage I could use here but also being high stages. It's stage 25. With this team up, I managed to have like 45 from this, and from this I'm having 30. So it's 30 and 45, it's 75, and she got her own, how it's called, a passive ability that gives her, no, there is no ignore dodge. Okay, I thought she had somehow ignore dodge, but she don't. So let's go, it's 75, let's use 2 of these, and let's go full on and use some good strikers, like the one, okay, let's use these 2. No, I want them for another team instead. But let's see, where is the all attack? Okay, there is no, I thought there is some cosmic buff, you know, you could take there, but doesn't seem so. So let's go with these strikers here. Let's try. Let me, I have no CTP of Insight in this team. There is no CTP of Insight in Valkyr or Proxima. Both have a raids, because I'm using them both sometimes in ABX. And let's go through and use here 25 stage here, just to show you guys what she is able to pull out with her rotation, you know. 5 bars, okay, perhaps doesn't seem a lot, but believe me guys, with this build, and yeah, okay, I didn't manage to avoid the how it's called, the clean arcades, but still, look at this. She's for sure capable of doing it, but I'm gonna show you how fast she's moving in the stage, and generally how she is managing to survive through all this stuff going on, you know. And I get my proc, my rotation cancelled there, and yes, the proc is on the 4th skill, but I can cancel my 4th skill also. I avoid here the octopus tentacle. It's not octopus, it's black slime octopus basically, but yes. And let's go 35. Okay, let's not save the awaken, and let's press it before to enable the raids sooner. Nice, 1 minute and 50 seconds for this phase. It's really fast. Of course, I got my guys here, the supports, the leadership, the ignore dodge stuff, but still, look at here. She can ignore targeting. She's ignoring the iframes, so you can start the 4th skill when he's jumping, and you can still do it, you know. And look here, speed. Her speed looks really dope. I mean, we have seen okay, I dodged that. Nice. We have seen characters having crazy speed, but we have seen characters struggling through the speed test here against the slimes. She's one of the good guys. She's not the best, but you can avoid it. Okay, we are away of our proc here. We are missing it continuously, but still. 22 bars, nice. I run through the stage, and let's see here. Okay, that's cool. Let's go up here. Let's have her landing, and yes, sometimes doesn't seems like she's doing a lot of, you know, sometimes doing more, sometimes doing less, but still she is really stable. I mean, there is a lot of characters being that stable, but it's something you want to have, you know. You want to have a stable rotation, a stable awaken skill, and this jumping with the sword, it's pretty much standard. You can't really miss it. You're seeing here going into the air and pressing that. Okay, I'm gonna swap here because I feel like I'm going to die. Okay, I didn't, but still, I was close. Okay, I get double tap. Let's bring him here. So if he enabled the next phase, we're gonna continue hit him, you know, with all this area of effects, AoE. And yes, let's run through this. Already 8 bars, almost cancel the dragon phase you saw there. I know stage 25 for some people is low, But this percentage of people, stage 25 is low. It's way lower than the people are actually struggling. Stage 10 and stage 12 and stage, all these stages, you know. You want to know if she is capable to carry you through content, and as it seems, she is. She can pull out with her own leadership. She can pull out a lot of damage. Here, I don't really, I'm not sure. I think last time I tried it without the AWAKEN skill, I couldn't cast all the skills. There is no invisibility to have here, you know, guard break immunity and stuff. So you prefer waiting for our boy Thor to stun him, and after run through the skills and let her do the stuff here. You can see she is, you know, I'm gonna clear that. I'm gonna clear that because I'm doing the challenges for World Boss Ultron, and 25 is not that low stage, you know. I'm getting, okay, I'm getting Conqueror level and Raid level also, and yes, you know, she's pretty solid, guys. I would suggest someone who is lacking AWAKEN characters to build her. She's really cheap. Her uniform is one of the best remakes for 2022, but you know, Gamora was 0 and now she's a hero, and perhaps she's gonna be better than Corvus for ABX, but we have to see in actual content, you know, in ABX, because World Boss Legend can't tell you about ABX stuff. In ABX, the rotations, and there's, see, there is a problem there. We have to figure out how this thing is working. There is a silence as a passive ability here. Every 5 seconds, you can do one silence for 1 second. And that has to be, you know, really hard or really easy. We have to figure out doing the ABX comparison against Corvus. That was it, guys. The update is amazing. Gamora is the character I would suggest someone who don't want to spend a lot, go and build her. And Ultron, of course, seems to be really dope World Boss Legend, guys. I can't really show you how to, you have to play and stuff, but still, guys, you need to clear 5 times Legend Null, 5 times Legend Mephisto, World Boss Legend, and after you're gonna be able to play him. And I did a mistake doing my World Boss Legend yesterday, 1 stage, and after I remember it, and yes, I have to wait 1 more day to have actual content with him, but I hope I'm gonna be lucky with this guy and tier 3 him for PvP or something like that. I'm gonna skip drugs at the moment because my materials, it's not, you know, unlimited. I have like 4,800 TCP, and that's gonna be enough for Adam, but I can't be 100% sure that it could be enough for drugs also. So yes, I'm gonna wait. See you in the next, guys. I hope you liked Gamora, you liked the showcase, and I hope I helped you decide if you're gonna buy the uniform or not. For me, she's gonna be meta for sure for ABX, and for World Boss Legend, she's a decent leadership, 55% and 6% speed for all physical attack speed types, and still, she looks awesome. Her skill looks amazing. I love her. See you in the next, guys. I hope I'm gonna pull out some content for you soon again, tomorrow probably, but yes, I'm not sure. See you in the next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and like the video, and comment if you want to see something else about Gamora, compare her against other characters or something. And that's all, guys. Bye bye to everyone. Keep smile.